and welcome to the stream. My name is Lee. Today's the last stream of the year, because it's gonna be midnight in a while, and, um, I feel like shit. But I wanted to say hello, everyone, and welcome, and I wanted to introduce, some stuff. So, actually, fun fact, okay, camera's working, mic's working, we're good. Let me do the one thing I gotta do with the thing, yes, which is mute here, and go to here. Oh, what was I gonna do? All right. Okay. Um. Okay. All right. But hey. Um. So it's gonna be a pretty chill stream. It's New Year's Eve, the last day of the year. 2025 is pretty cool, I think. Um. But I've been doing a lot of cleaning today. I kind of feel like shit, but I have to go to work because I'm not gonna do that to my boss. I called out yesterday. I don't feel that much better, but like, yeah. Um. It's probably not gonna be too bad. Um. Oh boy. Yep, that's the one. Okay, cool. Um, so yeah. Uh, oh, I should put on my own. Um, hmm, all right. What are we doing? Um. Yeah. So, um, I think 2025 went pretty well. And we're gonna do more Greyhawk in 2026. We're gonna have so much more Greyhawk in 2026. It's probably gonna be, at the very least, like, we're gonna be chugging through this, and then we're probably gonna start. There's you know, other Greyhawk lore that we can plunder too, I'm sure, and that sounds awful, but, cleaning up, categorizing, all that stuff that Kit's been working on. She's gonna draft me into that if I finish working on this, which is very fair, I think. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Lee. Um, and we. And I feel like at least some of you should know who I am at some point. Like, I feel like that's a thing that you should know. But if you're first time to the channel, welcome. I do appreciate when people, you know, come on in. Okay, so for those of you who are new, this is Ibid the Undying. It is a book by Carl Sargent. It was published in 1999, I want to say, right when TSR was bought out by Wizards of the Coast. It details Ibid, the Undying, King Ibid the Fifth, um, of the Great Kingdom of Erdi, which was much smaller than it had been before, because it used to go all the way to freaking like the land grafdom of the Celatade, which used to contain Greyhawk City before it was a free city, and Hardby, and it used to be. Both of those were tied into um, the Great Kingdom. Not so much anymore. I think it went all the way to Kaoland. Um, but yeah, freaking this is the last of the Great Kingdom, so 855, Great Common Year in Greyhawk. For those of you who don't know Greyhawk history, it's a D&D setting. If you have any questions, I feel like this is the thing where I say in the chat, if you don't know what Greyhawk is, talk to me in the chat. I will give you a general overview. But um, yeah, Greyhawk's really cool, and we have a whole wiki that kind of gives a basic overview of all the lore, and a lot of this stuff from Maybe the Undying never made it into the wiki. So I have been uh, what I've been doing is going through the the PDF and putting all the stuff that didn't get into the wiki into the Wikipedia. The Great Library of Greyhawk. I will put a link in the chat, and there's gonna be an ad break. I'm gonna go get something to drink, and then I will come back and we will do an actual little a mini lore stream. It's not gonna be very long because I do have to go to a day job, but I did promise my boss I wouldn't call out, and I'm not feeling that bad, so you know. Um, I called out yesterday because I felt like shit, and honestly, I still do, but a little better today. And so we're doing that. Yeah, we're doing Greyhawk time. Let me. So I have ads set automatically, and they do this thing where they say they're gonna do one, and then it's like, oh, in a minute we'll run one, and then it never tells you. Like it gives you a countdown, and then after the countdown, it's just starting soon, and it's any second now. So you know, but that's that, and this is the Great Library Greyhawk. Let me put that Great Library Greyhawk, the wiki from, and it's working today. Sometimes it throws a hissy fit. Yeah. Okay. That's the. Okay. All right. It's just warm. Honestly, okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Okay. Hello, everyone. Ad break should be over depending on the exact amount of lag you've got. So welcome back, friends. Um. Uh. Um. Um. Uh. Um. Okay. Okay. Um. Here we go. Oof. One thing that you will note, if you watch the stream regularly, is that I'm very easily distracted by a lot of things. So if you're in chat, you can help keep me on task. If not, or just distract me further. It all depends on what you want to do. So as per our last Greyhawk stream, we were going over. All right, Bellport. Right. So thing about Bellport is it's got two different spellings, and but we were fairly certain it's the same town. And spellings, town. Okay. I also have a headache now, and I don't know what to do about that because it's my own damn fault for not. Ugh. But I'm gonna stream for a little bit anyway. Let's at least. We're gonna at least stream until Maybe until the next ad break. I don't know. Something like that. We're gonna stream for a while. Let's go to Bellport. Unless I end up puking on stream or something, which I really hope I don't. That actually happened one time. It was earlier this year. Okay. Sorry, I'm being silly. Okay, Bellport. Is a coastal city major town in the North Kingdom, built on the hills to point to trade. Someone tweaked that, I think. Um, okay. Oh, they left all the wits in, so let's see. Electrum mines are found near Bellport. Ooh, someone put that in. Okay, I didn't, but sure. Someone else has been editing, which is good. Actually, fun fact, you can actually tell who's been editing. Who else has been editing? It's probably, let's see. How do you go? You go to your history. Um, Abra Sagast, yes. In lore, in the what's the one? Living Greyhawk lore, she's like the head of some important researchy thing in Greyhawk City, and so that's the name Kit takes when editing, who is our beloved um, uh, matron of the wiki. I think we called her. She's the grand poobah of looking stuff up people. She's been doing that anyway. She's like the head editor. He's spearheading this project. And hi, speak of the devil. Hello, hello. That is Kit in chat. I was just popping in the Bellport because that's what we were working on last time. We've been jumping around a lot because I realized I missed bits when I was going through the first time, so we're going, and I didn't particularly go in any order. I just kind of went, as we did. So, um, that is a fun time. So let's check on Bellport. Bellport, right? Which we're going back to Bellport, which we just did. Um, let's see what we can do about Bellport. All right. It is in, if I recall correctly, North Province. So that should be here, which is North Kingdom. So North, Wendarn. We did not do that. That needs to also get put in. There's a lot of stuff like, oh, we didn't actually put this in, but we're putting Bellport in right now. So we need to go remind ourselves to go back. All right, lay of the land. This is the province. So the Herzog, Grenell, Grace, but that's his grace, as in his title, not Grace as in his name. Let me see what we're doing. Yes, so he was going through Navy beyond. Okay, so East Fair, right, which is a whole city which we're going to do a little bit more on. We have not done a proper East Fair one. Let's see. East Fair, other locations and settlements. Arrowstead, Atir, Bellport should be next on the list because they're going. Yes, they are. Okay. Okay. So Walled Town, Bellport, Walled Town. Patriarch Halderdrem, whose response to any problems here is to impose curfews, execute a few people in public, and crack down on ever more oppressive dictates and laws. 8,500 people of Bellport are close to rising and rebelling, but they face overwhelming military strength. So there's 2,000 Rakersmen and 1,200 orcs are officially stationed here to make sure that no banditry occurs along the northeastern Electrum Trail. Right. Organ's Mine and Pyre. Yes. Yes, that is the banditry. Two mines in the uppermost Belmont Hills. They also play a role in defeating the town against naval raids by frost barbarians, and to a lesser extent the snow barbarians. Although the orcish militants are of little value in naval warfare. Okay, yeah, the orcs, the tofu. Okay, this is we are here. Yes, okay, you can read. Sorry, sometimes I forget to switch between whether I'm showing the PDF or showing the wiki. So my theory today is I'm going to read through here. I'm going to go into the wiki and say, all right, go through the section, say what we can put and where, and what information is available, and nix any sections with little to no information available, and um, go from there. Whew. Yes. Um, Day-to-day public order. So, okay. Uh, Acting as town guard. Since there are probably another 2,000 orcs within a day's march of Belport, and a few hundred hobgoblins and gnolls and ogres with them, he can hardly afford to give the orc war leader in Belport any offense. So he is, yeah, trying to be nice with the orcs in Belport because they're more outside the walls who will invade in a drop of a hat if the ones in the walls get pissed and call on a raid or something. From time to time, Grimkun Three Hand, a reference to two fingers lost from his right hand, so three hand is three fingered hand. Okay, actually seats himself in the Patriarch's throne for city council meetings and is in no hurry to get up to Haldrum have his rightful place when he arrives. Ooh, okay. Just as the Navy is decimated here, so is Belport's fishing fleet. This was never very sizable, but now more than half the fleet has been sunk by barbarian ships. Many sailors are simply too fearful to fish the Solinar Ocean. Many Belport folk are without work and getting close to starvation, desperately reliant on supplies from Luverne, since the land immediately south of the sea are very poor, supporting only scrub grass and some grazing sheep. Okay. Seems like a town under siege. The Ricksmen here like the orcs little more than the ordinary townfolk do, and may even join a civil incursion against them. Then again, the orcs might sweep down from the Blemu Hills and besiege the city. Certainly, marauding bands of orcs and other humanoids have raided the land southwest of Belport. Sorry. Ugh. Ooh. Yep. Definitely feel worse today than yesterday. I caught a head cold. Alright. So the mines. Electrum mines. Slave criminals and captured demi-humans. And so it's slave labor. Okay. It is what it is. It's the time of year for um, minor illnesses and ailments and blah. I stayed home from work yesterday, so that helped a little, but I also then got dragged into hanging out and in the Discord group chat instead of going to bed, which probably would have been, and then I ended up staying up late reading, so that didn't help. And laundry, but okay. The city's most formidable protectors are a pair of blue Crossic war dragons, charmed and trained by mages and warriors. Okay, they have two dragons, who proudly bear the plate-clad expert riders into the skies above the city. Yet even they betray Belport's tenuous situation. Two other such dragons were lost in the war against Nyrond, and a surprise Frost Barbarian worship raid in early Fireseek brought down another in the Hall of Arrows and a flame strike from Warrior Scald. Hail of Arrows and a flame strike from Warrior Scald. Okay. So they have blue dragons, which are frost. Well, I wanted to do one last stream of the year, and to test out that I put the camera in back properly. Because, I, brought it with me back over Christmas to act as a microphone, for a Discord voice call, and I wanted to, make sure that the stream was working, and I just kind of wanted to, um, um, a little bit, because I wanted to at least do a little bit. We got some Belport. We got the two mines, 600 miners, uh, frequent flooding, and maybe sinkholes. I think we can put the mines, in the economy section of here. I don't think they need their own section. Horgren's is notoriously unsafe. Strange stone formation atop the mine resembles a funeral pyre of some old barbarian tribes, and there are usually tales of a curse the usual tales of a curse being laid on this place. Highlanders have an additional reason for hating dispatch to this place. Both mines occasionally suffer monster attacks from Zorn, Horgar, and the like. Horgren. But each Highlander garrison has a small number of junior priests and mages among its numbers and can usually deal with such problems swiftly. Let's see. There are also several unnamed small slate and stone quarries in the hills northwest of Belport, guarded by relatively large garrisons. Here are zombies, animated from those fallen in the wars. No living humans are allowed to enter these quarries. As all manner of rumors have grown concerning what fell evils lurk. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Let's do something interesting. We'll put that in the economy section. That is kind of cool. Okay, so let's see. No. Hang on a second. Let me check something. I might have to fix. Okay, yeah, no, I put it back. Never mind. There. So that's history, geography. Lands just to the south are scrubland. History. Okay. There's not much on the founding or anything. I think we can usually probably take a notable individuals. Let's see if what I was gonna say. Three hand, right? Hang on. Just three hand. What's three hand? Hang on. Grimcut, three hand. All right, let me see if Grimcut three hand has a. If that, we can put his Highlander castles. Still north, right? North province. Okay. Greenkeep. And then usually at the end of personalities, yep, they have a whole list of people at the end of each chapter. Grenell, Patriarch Haldern, okay, Prince of House Nalix, right. So he doesn't have a. So I'm not gonna say he doesn't have enough for a wiki page, but we can put in. Okay. Outside Bell. Okay, we'll have to go back and do those too. But let me. Okay, so things we can put. We're gonna have to do another Bellport stream. I can't get all of this today, but we can do. Right, let's. I don't think there's anything in currency, so we're gonna take that out. We're moving extra subsections. Um, uh, 44. What page is this? 50. Okay. Yes. Um, right. Let's see. All right. Economy section. Yeah. I guess the mines go in the resource. Yeah. There are also two slate quarries to the north of the city. Right. The north of the city. Let's see. Um, northwest. Um, northwest of the city that have large and are worked entirely by zombies. Okay, which have large garrisons and are worked entirely by zombies. We're learning fun things. Okay, northwest of the city. Heavily guarded. Um, the quarries themselves. Okay, let's the Orcish garrison. Maybe I should mention the 52. I think that's enough for that. So let's put 52. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream not too long, but I can have an extra little time to nap. But I wanted to do at least a little something because it's my last stream of the year. Is Greyhawk, and I always do Greyhawk streams. Um, um, uh, the um, um, there's a better term for supplies. I know the provisions maybe. Um, where are they going? Green kind of three hand. We'll put Luverne. Uh, Luverne. Resources? Yes, but I was thinking more specifically. What does it say here? Supplies is in like food and such. No, it says supplies from Luverne. Because the resources it has are the ones in. I'm thinking more like provisions. All right, yeah, fair. Come from Luverne. Uh, I'm going to. We're going to put this as quotes. It's mostly barren. The provisions for the city. Um, and that is on page 51. Uh, first book. Ugh. All right. Yes, all of those things. Groceries, staples, victuals. Yes. None of those were the words I was thinking, but all of those are also an option. I think provisions works well. Oh, all right. Let's. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Getting there. I'm gonna take. Take the languages out. For now. And um, right. What's the notable individual? Um, the okay. Grimcon Three Hand. Grimcon Three Hand is the leader of the city works. his right hand only has 3 fingers. Is the leader of the orcs. Um, um, leader of the orcs who um, he is, what does he do? Let's see. Can 3 hit. Um, uh, H. On. All right. Added. Higher. Okay. There we go. It's in. Um, uh, history that. Okay, let's see. Um, there should be maybe there's defenses. Um, um, uh, oh, destruction of Green Keep. Um, okay. Gray Steel. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's see. Gray Steel. All right. That's interesting. Gray Steel. Huh. Okay. I think let's see what we got in terms of sections. All right. Cityscape, travel, people. I'm gonna take out the travel sections and it doesn't say anything about heraldry. I'm gonna take out the travel section. I think that should um, can be added back in as needed. Okay, and uh, um, let's see. Um, Gray steel. Let's see. Bellport. Um, let's see. Okay. Gray steel. Alright. We can put that in cityscape, I think. Sure, hang on. That's 52. Um, uh-huh. Okay. Let's... Alright. Okay. Yep. Alright. Uh, let's see. Alright, I think, I am... Okay, yeah. Eesh. Alright, I think I need to not screen for a little bit, but So, we had a very short stream, but I wanted to thank Kit for showing up and everyone else who was watching. Um, yeah, we did a little bit on Bellport. We got some... we're getting a little bit better, a little bit done. And then post first stream of the new year, we'll also do Bellport and do more, And um, I think, that's good. Let's see. All right. All right. So thank you for hanging out with me. Oh, I'll put a link to the Oh yeah, I know. Blech. Sometimes it's nice to have friends. But yeah, that's why we have the co-working channels. Is so. Let's see if my link isn't. All right. You know what? I'm gonna fix that. We're gonna start. We're not gonna start the year like this. We're gonna fix this. This is gonna be the last thing we do on stream. Is gonna fix this dang link. Okay. Um, I think that might be. All right. I think this is the right one. No, this is the wrong one. This was not supposed to be. That's not where we want to be. Okay. Streamlabs. Okay. Yes, we want Streamlabs. All right. No, we need to. Um, overlays. Cloudbot. Okay, let's go log in. Yes. Okay, let's. Here we go. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, festively Christmas Eve stream. Okay, Cloudbot. Let's see. Okay, now we're fixing this. I am fixing this, so I can go. Yay. Do I have a shout out for you? I do not have a shout out for you, but I have a shout out for Greyhawk. So, and Anna, hang on. I didn't actually show any of her maps, but if we're doing that. Yeah, I was fixing this so that I can do the shout out for Greyhawk and the, you know, all the other cool little things I have. Um, you know how it is. Yes. So, yeah, I wanted to make sure I could fix the bot so I can do that and actually pop things in. Because the Greyhawk, yeah, I want to start the year with working that. And, but B, Greyhawk is, if anyone watching this who's not a kid, I mean, you too. You can click the link on the wiki too, but you're probably already editing the wiki, I'm guessing, right now. But if you somehow are not editing the wiki, you can click the link and go to the wiki. And I don't know if you want a oh, that's a thought. I'd consider that. It would be like an overlay, so that if anyone watched the videos later, they could see the chat and not just me responding to chat. That is a consideration for the new year. For next year. That is something we will consider for next year. Thank you so much, all of you. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to take a nap because I need one. You too should rest if you need it. Um, yeah, I know. I know various streamers do. I don't know where I'd put it though. That's the other thing. Uh, my setup is limited enough as it is, but we'll have to work with that. Bleh. But something to consider. Yeah, it's where to put it on the thing. Yes. Have a good New Year's, everyone. 2026 is gonna be, well. We're gonna do the best we can in 2026, and I think that's the same as every year. And there's gonna be lots more Greyhawk. I'm gonna keep checking through maybe the N9. Maybe by December we'll have fixed it. Ah, um, yeah. I think I don't know if you can do gifs in chat, but yeah. I usually let people post links though. But thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Listen if you need sleep, meds, hydration. Listen to your body, and do the best you can with it. Next year, be healthier. And if I'm not gonna do a charity. I was floating the idea of a charity stream on New Year's Day. That's not gonna happen because we didn't prep anything. But I think we're gonna do something fun New Year's Day, depending on how I'm feeling. But we shall see. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Let's see if there's someone to raid. Last raid of the year. Do we want to raid anyone? Let's raid. Um, oh, Sable's on. Let's go raid Sable. Last raid of the year, Sable Aradia. Also a fan of Greyhawk. Her husband DM's there. She's doing lore creation for someone else's different wiki, which is kind of cool. So let's go watch her do wiki stuff. You can also have a human voice. She's not going to be doing Greyhawk stuff, but you can keep her on as good human voice companion on the side. Everyone, come along. If you're following, you get little emojis you can use for the raid. So let's do it.